When was the last time you felt truly energized to take action? Your focus sharpened and you felt completely unstoppable. Take a moment, remember that feeling, and ask yourself, what made it happen? Was it the confidence from pushing past your limits? Or the environment, the people, that made you feel capable of more? Some people are productive because they enjoy the process. Others are productive because they force themselves through the pain. Two names represent these extremes: Ali Abdaal and David Goggins. Ali Abdaal is known for feel-good productivity, a philosophy where work becomes easier when it feels lighter, fun, and energizing. He built a multi-million-dollar YouTube channel, became a doctor, and wrote a best-selling book, all by following joy, curiosity, and making productivity sustainable. David Goggins is the complete opposite: a former Navy SEAL, ultramarathon runner, and the man who once held the world record for pull-ups. He built his life on mental discipline. His philosophy is simple: you don't rise to your mood, you rise to your standards. He pushes the human limit by embracing suffering and doing the things people avoid. Both succeed, both achieve greatness, but they operate with two very different engines. Today, you'll discover which engine you run on, because the truth is, your productivity style isn't random. It's written in your daily habits, your reactions, and the way you approach challenges. Here are 5 signs that reveal whether you are more like Ali Abdaal, feel-good productivity, or David Goggins, mental discipline. Sign number 1. How you start your task after waking up late. Imagine this scenario: you already planned to start an important task at 8 a.m., but life happens. You oversleep and wake up at 7:30 a.m. There are 2 ways to approach this kind of situation. The first one, you jump straight into action. You take a quick bath, even if your mind is still half asleep. You sit down and start working exactly at 8 a.m. Not because the timing feels right, but because the schedule said so. The second approach, you don't panic. You take your time. You fix your bed, you open the window, you clear your desk, you organize your tools, you set up your environment. Yes, you'll start later, but you believe the quality of your environment directly affects the quality of your work. The first one is the David Goggins energy. People like this believe real life doesn't wait for your mood. You show up no matter what, you set the time, and the time owns you. They operate under the belief that delaying the start means losing the battle. The second approach is the Ali Abdaal energy. People on this side believe productivity is not about following the clock, it's about following the right state of mind. They don't rush to meet the schedule. They optimize their internal and external environment so that when they finally start, they perform better. Sign number 2. Your response when doing things you don't like. Imagine this simple example. You plan to run today. You know it's good for you. But when the time comes, your brain says, I don't feel like doing it. How do you respond in this kind of situation? The first one, you cast aside your feelings and run anyway. You focus on one thing: the feeling after. You know that once you finish, endorphins will hit. Your body will feel lighter, your mind will feel clearer, and the discomfort will be worth it. This is pure David Goggins energy. The second approach, you try to make the activity enjoyable. You know you should run, but you also know that your brain resists anything boring. So instead of forcing it, you combine the habit with something you like. You put on your favorite music. Suddenly the run becomes rhythm. Or you go to the gym and run on a treadmill while watching your favorite movie or series. Now the run becomes entertainment. This is classic Ali Abdaal productivity. People with this style believe if you want a habit to last, make it enjoyable. Books like Atomic Habits talk about this all the time. Make it something your brain actually wants to return to. Sign number 3. How you reward yourself. Some people finish a task, even a big one, and immediately jump to the next challenge without blinking. Other people watching them are like, bro, chill, celebrate a little. Here's where the confusion kicks in. For people driven by rewards, seeing someone sprint from one challenge to another feels alien. It's like they don't know how to enjoy life at all. But hold on. From their perspective, stopping to reward yourself feels like wasting time. Because every minute you spend celebrating is a minute they could use to finish the next project faster. If you follow the Ali Abdaal style reward-based approach, You stay more sustainable, your energy remains stable, and work feels lighter. If you follow the David Goggins style no reward approach, you move fast. You get a lot done. Your momentum is insane. Sign number 4, how you handle pressure. Imagine this, you're 1 hour away from going home. You're already thinking about dinner, maybe even planning to relax for the first time today. And suddenly your boss walks toward you, puts a folder on your table and says, "I need this done today." Now, what happens inside your head? Some people start immediately. No complaining. Their whole mindset is, the fastest way out is just start. No time to second guess. No time to overthink. Just pure execution. But for the other type, their brain instantly tries to find a way. How do I make this easier, faster? Is there an app, a shortcut, a template, someone who can help? They don't want to rush, they want to optimize. The Ali Abdaal style, optimize first, execute second, might fail to meet urgent deadlines because time is spent thinking instead of doing. Meanwhile, the David Goggins style looks extremely efficient at the start. They move fast, they respond fast, and they get a lot done. But if the volume keeps increasing beyond what a human can handle in 24 hours, without a better system, without a faster method, they will end up overwhelmed. Sign number 5, what moves you? Imagine your friend asking you to climb a mountain this weekend. Before you say yes, one of two questions usually appears in your mind. The first question, is the scenery at the top beautiful? You start imagining the sunrise, the clouds, the photos you might take, and the peaceful feeling when you reach the summit. The second question, is this mountain higher than the last one we climbed? You're not thinking about scenery at all. You're thinking about the difficulty, the challenge, the chance to beat your previous limit. These two questions reveal two completely different types of people. If your first instinct was the scenery question, you are moved by curiosity. That moment of, this could be fun, gives you the energy to start and keep going. This is why the Ali Abdaal style resonates with you. If your first instinct was the altitude question, you are moved by challenge. You think, if this is hard, then it's worth doing. This is the Goggins mindset. Conclusion. So now that you've heard all 5 signs, which one feels the most dominant for you? If you relate more to Ali Abdaal's style, you work best when you feel good, and your productivity grows when the process is enjoyable. If you relate more to David Goggins, your power comes from mental toughness. You grow by pushing limits, embracing discomfort, and demanding more from yourself than anyone else would. Both are valid. Both lead to success. But knowing your natural style will save you years of frustration. Because productivity isn't about copying someone else. It's about discovering the engine that already lives inside you. If you want part 2, where I help you build a custom routine based on your productivity type, comment part 2 below. And if this video helped you understand yourself better, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.